Hello guys, and welcome back to more Hogwarts Legacy. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. It's been a few days, but you know, it happens. So I was able to get on and play and explore a little bit in between episodes, but I didn't do any stories or storyline or any quests or anything, but I did gather up the rest of these tokens. And so we go up here into the quests, the Daedalian, however you say it. It said to come back to the common room and place them in the chest. So let's do this and see.
Another house token for the house chest.
What's going on? Oh my gosh, we got to do this individually. Wow.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
This is a little excessive. Wow, I can't talk. A little excessive. No?
I'm making good progress with those tokens.
Another 16 tokens in total. They're all here at Hogwarts. Yeah, it's just a matter of doing the little cabinets with the flying keys.
Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
Ah, we got a new robe. All right, let's see how this looks. We are wearing the Merlin robe. If you guys happen to catch the Avalanche stream on Twitch, we were able to unlock that, as well as the purple ensemble. Is this it right here? Oh. I'm cool with it. All right, cool. So we got that. Now we need to go speak with Nelly. I do kind of like that it has that glistening look to it. It's kind of sick.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Nelly.
Hello, Nelly. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
And now you know. Check it out. Check out the garb. Boom. Be jealous. Be jealous.
My uncle's life. Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks.
Okay, so close up that one. I think it's honestly kind of a good time to go ahead and hit these, because I feel like once we really start this one, it's gonna kind of go quick. So I do want to knock these out real quick. All right, guys, we're here. It's like we gotta wait to talk with her. So,
Are you ready
and there
to put
she
an
is.
end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some ASHWINDERS heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Makes sense.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
All right. We got to go talk to these 3 affiliates, acquaintances. We were given these names, and then we got to go check them out. See if they're going to be helpful or not.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
I didn't even realize you could come up here. At least I don't think.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Ah, that makes sense.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Danger's my middle name. Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you'll consider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own. We are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meeting.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other 2 friends.
Yes, let's find the other 2 friends.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Huh.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Okay.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money.
Oh,
Of course,
man.
none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me.
You said that.
Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Yeah.
Where was I?
We're on the right track.
All right, now we got to go
How to find the last of
talk
Mr. Bickle's
to
friends.
Agabus. Can you imagine having that name, Agabus? Agabus Filbert.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Let's go talk to her. It definitely seems like we're kind of building up this case against Harlow. I think Harlow is Rookwood's little crony. So we'll be able to help, you know, shut him down. Ooh, go in there. So we'll be able to help take him down, weaken our enemies a little bit.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps I'll find her there.
Uh-oh. Dang, we were literally just all the way over there. Oh, I've got a terrible feeling about this.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh, that's right. She saw the Ashwinders come in here.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way.
Nice.
I need to find her quickly.
Anything that we can loot in here? No. Alright. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Bruh. Okay. Hold on. We'll be back. We'll be back. Alright, you guys, we're back. Had to go get rid of some gear, otherwise I was gonna run out of room. Because, you know, we gotta loot literally everything.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
This is kind of cool.
When we're done here, I'm going straight for Hogshead. It's not your word.
Revelio.
You seen that girl this fight? No one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant.
Just keep an eye out.
Anything back here? No. It looks like we're gonna have to sneak into here and just start wrecking shop.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
I reckon I can see myself getting away from here and not taking a one of you with me, since you've all turned yourselves into a pack of Jarvies.
I kind of want to just fight these guys.
Nothing even worth stealing in Morrowind.
Let me go here. Let's make you that one. Yeah.
These people don't want me to steal their valuables.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending.
Oh. Use a mandrake. Okay, and then now I need
Bombarder.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Shut up. Okay, definitely, I get distracted trying to do all those challenges in the middle of a fight, not gonna lie. Okay, you are as dear to me as an ogre whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a Krupp could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart. I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one. Okay.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Rebellion.
So much loot in here. Yeah.
Revelio.
Okay, excuse me.
Revelio.
Who made that noise? Is somebody here? Hello? Alright. Gonna get that grate out of the way, man. Okay, there's that. Also something here. How do we get up there? Not that way. Okay. Sounds like we got these dudes above us. Oh yeah.
We should speak to her again.
Bombarder. She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. Listen. Come now.
Wow.
You're in Incendio. What are you, shy?
Die for that.
You're saying? What's gonna happen for that? I missed what you were saying there.
Now to finish the job. Expulsion!
Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Give it back!
Bombarder. Glacier. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Don't you forget it, neither. Alright, there's still more search. Okay, this is how we get up here. Ah, RH, there's the thing. Mr. Otto, I've read your last letter over and over and am certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all that you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed. Holy hell, is that a run-on sentence? Like, can we get Grammarly in here? Holy fudge. And now I am off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie. Dude, run. If she writes sentences like that, run.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Oh my gosh. There's no commas. I couldn't breathe. It was like being held under water. But it was a water of words and sentences. All right, I'm being dramatic. But still, you guys get the drift. Coins. All right, cool. So we got the 2 side objectives. Now we got to go try to find
must be here
Natty.
You found us. I knew you would.
Revelio.
Speak to Mr. Ray. He will tell you what you need to do. And you help.
Hello, Hamura.
I could, but I'm gonna loot. I'm not actually here to help you guys. I'm just I'm a cave robber. I found this cool cave and I'm robbing these guys blind. I'm not actually here for you. Sorry. Hey, Disco Rabes want.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Fair. Oh. I think it would have been cool if they like had the door actually explode or something. With that, no?
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These
Oh, yeah.
ASHWINDERS must pay.
We are so fighting. I think it's just a matter of heading straight out. Maybe, if they let us. Unless we're just gonna like duke it out in the middle of town. It's a good possibility too.
And put an end to Harlow once and for.
Unless they meant like sneak out or sneak through and then fight once we if we didn't kill all those people, but since we
Onai, I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the ASHWINDERS. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
That the authorities aren't.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Yeah.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I mean, they could have just been like, I went to Hogsmeade and I was kidnapped while in Hogsmeade. She doesn't have to say I was looking for them, right? Like, I don't know. That's just me.
Tips in the hat.
That is just me. Is she actually gonna go there? Probably. Man. So right here in Hogsmeade, Rookwood's definitely got one of his little
Hello, Hamora.
Wait, hold on. Before I do this, is this already one that I've...
Revelio.
No, it is not.
Hello, Hamora.
So Rookwood's got his little hideout, I guess you will, right here in Hogsmeade. Like, I think that was I mean, it had to have been a Rookwood hideout.
Revelio.
He was literally all the little Rookwood banners and stuff everywhere. How do I nab you? We got up here. Oh, wonderful. Awesome. Let's see, we had this letter come in. Let me see what it is. Who's it from? From Otto. The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, and after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck. Well, they didn't even waste time. The sun literally just went down. Holy, they're like, and all this going on, I'm just gonna go ahead and marry you right this second. There's no time to lose. There's something along those lines. I don't know. And here we go. I'm just being opportunistic with what we got in here. Royal Chinese Fireball Scarf. Sounds epic. Anything upstairs? No. Oh, let me out. There's this little...
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Right there. All right. Cool. Well, I am going to go ahead and just call it here, you guys. I think this is a good spot. Short little episode. I think in the next one, we will go through and check out what Sebastian has for us. Hopefully that'll be a nice little adventure. But I appreciate you guys. Go out, do something amazing. Do it with all the love in your heart. And above all else, stay majestic, because the world depends on it. Later, guys.